Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's the Y2K collector, and the first of many GameStop orders came in today. And I gotta say that I'm pleasantly surprised that I actually got this game complete in box with the manual and the case from GameStop. And the game that I'm talking about is the one you see before you. It's The Legends of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Now, here's the thing. When you order from GameStop, especially you order from GameStop online, you are taking a chance. And you're taking the chance on three things happening to you when you order from GameStop online. The first chance that you're taking is that you're taking a chance that the game will actually work. GameStop is notorious for sending games that are downright broken. In fact, two of the last, I want to say, 4 disc-based games that I ordered from GameStop's website came completely broken. One was a copy of Crazy Taxi, which when it got here, there was a literal chunk of the disc missing from the inner ring. And then I think there was a copy of Resident Evil that I had ordered. And that disc, when it came in cracked. I had ordered another GameCube game. I can't remember what it was right now, but that game also came in with a chunk of the data missing off of like the face of the disc. So that was going to clearly give issues moving forward. So I've been sent games from GameStop that do not work. It's a chance that I take. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. And that's one of the chances you have to take. The other chance that you take when you order from GameStop online is that you're taking a chance that the game that you get may not even be real. The game that you get might be fake. Either the cover art will be fake, the cartridge itself might be fake, maybe the cover art and maybe even the label of the game is real. But when you actually take the game apart and you open it up, especially for those cartridge-based games, you find that the motherboard is a fake and the game isn't even real. This is something that has also happened to me at GameStop, both in person and online. In fact, I remember a couple of years ago walking into a GameStop and buying, this happened to me twice at the same GameStop. First, I walked in and they had a copy of Final Fight 3. I actually attempted to buy the copy of Final Fight 3, and thankfully enough, the girl at the store told me, no, it's defective, and I think she knew that it was fake, but that one had a pretty obviously fake label. The second time that I went there was they had a copy of Kirby's Kirby Adventure, I think, 3, or yeah, it was Kirby 3 for the Super Nintendo. And I remember I bought that game. I actually have a video of that on my channel. It's like you'd have to go a couple years back. I actually remember buying that from GameStop, taking it home, putting the game into the Super Nintendo. When I turned it on, it was actually a copy of NBA Live, like 94. So the label and everything was accurate, but then the actual motherboard was a completely different game. So GameStop doesn't do a good job verifying that stuff, neither in store nor online. So that's another chance that you take when you order online. And then I would say the third chance that you take online is the one that most people is the most obvious, and it's probably the biggest reason why most people don't order from GameStop online, is that they'll send you incomplete games. Meaning that for the disc-based games, or for like the games that have the actual plastic cases, you won't get the game with the case and the manual. And for collectors, that's a big deal. And I think even for just casual gamers, you want to get the case, you want to get the manual, you don't want to just get this loose disc. Because what are you supposed to do with it when you're not playing the game? You're supposed to just sit the disc on a table somewhere? Like, you have to have a place to store it. And, yeah, I guess you could get one of those like disc binders and things like that, but no one really wants to do that. People typically want a case and a manual to go with their game. And so that's another big reason why they don't order online. Now, I will say there's a fourth reason, or a fourth chance that you take with ordering from GameStop. And this is one that's becoming more obvious because you're seeing it on their website. A lot of times when employees are taking in games that are being traded in, they're not taking the games in accurately. So they're taking it, for instance, they'll take in a copy of like Spider-Man Friend or Foe, but in the system, they'll put it in as like Spider-Man Web of Shadows. And you'll see that even on their website, you'll be looking at a copy, like the picture on the screen would be for like a copy of Sonic Adventure. But then like when you actually read what the game is, it's like Infamous 2. So they're starting to make those errors a lot more, and it used to be something that would happen only in the store, but it's happening online as well. So now you have to be extra careful with what you're even buying, because the pictures and the words aren't matching up. And I remember ordering a copy of Super Mario Party 2, and they sent me a copy of Super Mario Party. Or I also remember ordering a copy of Street Fighter Alpha on the Super Nintendo, and they sent me a copy of Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So I've got plenty of horror stories with GameStop, right? Just jacking things up. But I personally understand that when I order from them, I am taking a chance. Now, the good thing with that is that, let's say you do order something from GameStop, and they do just, completely sell you a lemon. In most cases, 98% of the time, you're able to return it with no problem. Now, I have also heard horror stories about people saying that they have had a horrible time returning games. But when you've built a relationship with the workers at your local GameStop, a lot of those barriers and a lot of those issues tend to go away, because they know you're a collector, they know you want the games, and they know you're not just going to be horsing around, returning games all willy-nilly. So I would say one of the remedies that you can use to kind of just mitigate that is just try and build relationships with your local GameStop. In any event, ordering from GameStop online is a risk. You're taking a chance. It's a 50-50 roll of the dice. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. In this case, I won. So I'm actually glad that with this copy of The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, I actually got it complete. And the manual's actually in pretty good condition, right? It's not in horrible condition. We got a good manual. We got a good cartridge. The cartridge is in good condition. The back of the game is in good condition. So hopefully this is a good omen for the rest of the games that I've ordered from their online website, because I do have a good number of games coming in. I actually have a heavy hitter coming in from GameStop's website. So we'll see if they come through for me on that, or if they send me a, badly repaired version of the game with no case and no manual. I'll give them their props. Some of my heaviest hitting games in my collection came from GameStop. When I think about games like Mega Man X2 for the Super Nintendo, Shadow Hearts Covenant, I could list a few games, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. There's a few games that I've gotten from them, a lot of GameCube games that I've gotten from them. So I'm not going to completely hate on them. It is a 50-50 chance, but it's a chance, and you got to know what you're doing when you order from them online. So let me know down in the comments if you ordered anything from GameStop's website during their buy two get one, and what condition did the game come in. I'm interested to know. I'll catch you in the next video. It's the Y2K Collector. Take it easy.